Good morning. This is a short exercise video to start your day based on the ancient art of the 5 Tibetan rites. These are a series of 5 exercises done on repeat to increase health and vitality and to give a really good start to your day. So you build strength, build flexibility, build coordination, all the things you need for a really strong and healthy life. So if you'd like to join me on the mat, I'm going to talk you through 5 rounds of each of the 5 exercises. But when you get used to it and you can practice on your own, then increase that number. You can go up to 21 rounds of each exercise for a really good morning routine. Anyway, why don't you join me on the mat for number 1. So first up, this is really about integrating our nervous system, and it's a spin. We're going to turn clockwise. So I'm going to turn away from you, and you want to focus your eyes on a point in front of you. Then bring your arms out to shoulder height. You keep your eyes fixed on the point as you turn clockwise through the body, and then spin the head when you can look no further, and there's a 1. So keep the eyes fixed, and then spin the head. There's a 2. And coming into a 3, do this at your own pace. If you feel lightheaded, obviously you stop. There's a 4. And we're on the final. There's a 5. For your first exercise, bring your arms down and just take a moment just to check in with how you're feeling. We're going to move on to the floor now. So laying on your back. So for this exercise, we're going to lift the legs and lift the chest. If you need, you can bend and stretch, but if you're strong enough, lift the legs as 1. So here we go for a round 1. So lift up for a 1. And now release the body and release the legs down with control. Inhale and exhale for a 2. Stretch the hands out, lift the heels up to the ceiling and release down. Nice and slow with control. Inhale, exhale for a 3. Feel your chest lifting, and now lower down. Okay, coming up for 4. So lift, stretch, really feel the strength in your legs, and coming down. And here we go, 5th and final, up into a tuck. Can you feel the strength through your core? And release down. Let's bring your hands down by your side. Once again, take a moment to steady your breath. We're going to come onto our knees now. If you're on a carpet, you'll be fine. If you're on a hard floor like me, you can either fold your mat or use a blanket for your knees. So bring the knees in, either come up forwards and backwards or to your side. And now just fold, make any arrangements you need to give yourself a bit of padding. So you're on your knees about hip width apart, feet behind you. Hold your hips with your thumbs pointing into the spine, into a back arch, Ustrasana. So lift the chest, lift, and arch back. Gaze is about 45 degrees, so you've got a long neck. And now come up, just to neutral. Into number 2, lift, and arch back, let your shoulders float. And come up. Relax your shoulders, lifting up to number 3. Lift through the chest bone, relax through the shoulders, gaze about 45 degrees. And come up. Okay, just breathe and reset. Number 4, lift up, arch the body, stretch the whole chest upwards. And back into neutral. Last one, into the final back stretch. Release your shoulders, just allow the back to bend and come up. Then just sit your feet back, bring your hands stacked one above the other and rest your forehead on your hands. Just take a little reset here. I'm going to come into a seated position now. I'm actually going to use a support for my wrist. You probably won't need that. So just come up and spread your mat out. reason is I've got reduced flexion in my right wrist, so I have to adapt. So if you are able, the position of the hands are the fingers pointing forward, so you've got really strong flexion in the wrists, and this is great for your shoulders as well. Reverse tabletop. If your wrists don't flex, then you can choose alternative hand positions, but just go easy. I'm using a support. Now, from here, with our legs straight, we're going to lift the hips, so we come into reverse tabletop for a 1. Feel the stretch on the shoulders, and then sweep the bottom down. Lovely. Inhale, exhale, number 2, lift up. Looking at your ceiling, tailbone lifts. And sweep down. Reset, number 3, lift up, reverse tabletop. Really strong through your arms. And sweep down. Okay, coming into number 4. Exhale as you lift up. And release down. Alrighty, 5th and final, up you go. Really lift the tailbone, feel the stretch in your shoulders, and sweep down. And just relax your arms in front of you. You can probably feel your heart rate getting up, and that's with only 5 repeats. Our finale now, our 5th of the 5 rites, is down dog to up dog. Okay, repeats of 5, but that's something for you to build on. If you find it too difficult to do up dog, then use child pose instead. So I shall move my support out of the way. Here we go. Come on to hands and knees. Spread the fingers and then lift up. There's your down dog. Now, when transitioning, I prefer to take my feet back an inch or 2. Into up dog. Drop the hips, bring the chest through. There's a 1. Press through the hands, lift the hips. Lift back into down dog. And now, feet come back, drop the hips, bring the chest through. 2. Lift up, just, and stretch. And now drop the hips into a 3. Big lift through your chest. Look down, lift up, adjust and stretch. Feet back, down for 4. Big opening on your collarbones. Lift up. This is very strength building. Last and final, up dog. Drop the hips, bring the chest through. Upward facing dog. And finish in down dog. Just catch your breath here. And now releasing into your child. Look forwards, drop to the knees. Sit back, bring your hands together. Stack the hands like a little pillow. And just take a breath and contemplate your day ahead. So that is the 5 Tibetan rites on repeat of 5. Once you're familiar, feel free to increase. A full count would be 21 sets of each of the 5 poses. So enjoy, keep well, keep healthy, have fun. Thank you.